Hi, these comments are for MT. I am Michael from OTC Online TOEFLcourse.com, and you are one of my TOEFL Speaking Bootcamp course students. Whoa! And I don't know what to do. What do we do after that last writing practice test that you did? I gave you 30 out of 30 points. Wow. Where do you go from there? I don't know. That was a great essay that you wrote, really tightly organized. Okay, so I'm getting ready to listen to your speaking practice test. Let's take a look. You say, Michael, please listen to evaluate, score, and provide feedback on my independent speaking practice test. Some people unexpectedly receive a large amount of money, spend it on practical things, while others spend it for pleasure only. Which you think is better and why? You say, I went through pronunciation lessons 41 through 44 and suddenly found myself, I don't know how to speak English. I like how you said that. That means you're learning some new things. Oh, don't change everything you're doing right now. You say, I tried with this speaking practice. Let me know if the blending within the thought group sounds correct or not. This practice is challenging to me because I need to use present impossible past tense for the whole speaking. This is a tough one. It is a tough one. But your strategy here is if I receive a large amount of money, I will spend it. If you frame it that way, then you can use it as present possible conditions, and then you don't have to worry about the past tense verbs. That's another strategy on this one. But okay, so how do you want to spend your money? Practical things or pleasure only? All right, here we go. Let's listen to your practice test here. That was funny how you forgot how to speak English after listening to my lesson, the lesson 41 through 44. It just tells you that thought groups and blending, TOEFL calls it pacing, that area is the most advanced area of pronunciation. That's why it's lesson number 41 through 44. Those are the last 4 or 5 lessons that I use to help teach you guys how to speak more naturally. So it's tough, it's hard, right?
If I received a large amount of money unexpectedly, I would spend it on practical things in as much as it could benefit me in long term.
Okay, now you're not using the past tense. From what I just heard, you're framing this as if I receive, I will, so you're using present and future there to talk about a present possible condition. That's what it sounds like to me.
For example, if I won $1 million from the lottery, I would put into investments such as purchasing.
Now that you just shifted, I get it. So now you're shifting by using past tense, you're talking about a present and possible condition.
A house, buying some mutual funds, or stepping into the stock market. In this way, I would expect, on average, a 5% annual rate of returns on investment so that it could fight against the inflation rate of around 2% at the moment. Therefore, I could make more money out of that $1 million, which would benefit me in long term.
Good. So I like the 5%, 2%. I like that specific example in there. I think you had some minor delivery problems, which might, so I'm going to put you at, let's say 25 to 27 points on this practice test. That's what I'm putting right now. So I think some slight delivery problems might bring your score down a little bit. Okay, let's listen to it one more time.
If I received a large amount of money unexpectedly, I would spend it on practical things in as much as it could benefit me in long term. For example, if I won...
So it could benefit me in the long term. I would say it like that. It could benefit me in the long term.
$1 million from the lottery, I would put into investments such as purchasing a house, buying some mutual funds, or stepping into the stock market. Okay. In this way, I would expect, on average, a 5% annual rate of returns on investment.
So the annual rate of return... or returns, I guess you could say returns.
So that it could fight against the inflation rate of around 2% at the moment. Therefore, I could make more money out of that $1 million, which would benefit me in long term.
Yeah, how about this, which would benefit me in the long run instead of saying long term 2 times? Okay, so I think overall it's a good response. So I like how you get to those specific examples pretty quickly. You have a nice tight organization. Maybe some slight delivery issues. And I gave you a couple of suggestions with your language use. So I'm going to put your score at 25 to 27 points on this practice test.